occasionally I wake up in the morning and I've received the download from somewhere, and I just came to the realisation that the cult need to get everybody to embrace their new world, which is AI tyranny. It's a dystopia, a totalitarian one world government. Well, most people aren't going to go for that. It's like, well, thanks, but no thanks. So how are they going to do it then? Well, one possible way would be to destroy the whole system, which is what they're doing now, by making a really, really terrible world, to make the world so evil, so satanic, so bad, so corrupt, so inverted. You know, I mean, you don't have to look at it today. Good is bad, and bad is now deemed good. This is how I see it. We're creating a really, really disgusting, bad world. Wars, terrorism, violence, social breakdowns, just you name it. Morality depleted in every way. Like I said, bad is now good. They want to exhaust humanity, bring them to a state of exhaustion, to their knees. The very thought of an AI, normally an AI dystopian tyranny, the very thought of that before, it's now going to be presented as a paradise. So, and people will be begging for it. They won't just be asking for it, they'll be demanding it. In their mind, that AI dystopia that everyone was pushing back against previously seems like paradise in comparison to the world that they're manufacturing right now. And they've done it before. Of course, you know, once they, what is it? David Icke says, problem, reaction, solution. Create the problem to get the reaction, and you provide the solution. Oh, we can help you, and they'll portray themselves as, you know, supreme leaders to rule over everything, all life on the planet. They'll be in control of everything, not just humans, all life, all minerals, the planet itself, which is their ultimate goal anyway. So, because they're sociopaths, super sociopaths. So, yeah, it just occurred to me that that's an incredibly easy way of doing it, and that's what we're beginning to see now. So they've got to bring the world to its knees. Got to bring humanity to its knees so that it will accept their AI dystopia. So, but what would that mean? What would an AI dystopia mean? Well, the end of human. They know this because they aren't human. These parasites are not human. And they don't like humans because of our abilities. You see, the human is able to feel love, joy, happiness. They can't do that. Those frequencies are beyond them, and they hate us for being able to do that. When we get in touch with love, joy, happiness, we're in touch with Source, we're in touch with, you want to call it God, whatever, doesn't matter, doesn't bother me. Call it what you like, but it's in touch with God, source, consciousness, the all is, because that's what we all are basically, just a conscious. Yeah, so they don't like that, because the more people that get in touch with those frequencies, the less control they have, because they can't control those. They can't control the frequencies up here because they're down here, completely different. So they have zero ability to control. So that's what we're seeing now, to keep humanity suppressed, kept down, completely isolated, disconnected from source. They don't want love in the world, they don't want happiness. You're seeing it today. Wars, terrorism, fake wars, fake terrorism, fake starvation. They're creating famines, global famines, to try and depopulate the planet so they can have another reset and do the same cycle again and again and again, like they did Sumer, Babylon, Egypt, Rome, 1776, got rid of Tartarian. Now we've got the AI dystopia, New World Order. It ends. This is where it ends. No more. Time for them to go, not us. So that's what I say. No, what happens then? You don't have to fight them. There's no fighting. There's no need to fight them. They want you to fight them because it puts you in low vibration, keeps you down here. So we live through our heart, not through our head. This is how they control us. They program your mind to control this world. You get in here, you can't touch it. This is consciousness, pure consciousness. This is something completely different beyond their control. Take a meter, get a EM meter, and hold it up, and put it all around you. Put it to your head, and all the rest of it, and see what readings you get. And put it to your heart. It'll zero out. There's a reason for that. Believe you me, I've done it. So, just take a look at the world. War. Just breakdowns in what? Society? Promotion of morality. Breakdown in morality. Look at the promotion of paedophilia, pornography, trans, whatever. But it's all about reducing humans, taking the humanness out of us, keeping us separated from source, from awareness, from consciousness. Because they can't, it's a massive threat to them. They can't control that. You're in contact, you live in your heart. When we live in our heart, we live beyond their control. There's nothing they can do about it. So, and that's what they're petrified of. Because these parasites, they're not humans. They're hybrids. So, and they've paid the price. Why do you think they don't do anything? They can't create anything. Look at the King of England. He can hardly hold a pen and sign a form. He loses his shit and spits his dummy out. He has to get people to wipe his ass for him. He has to get yeah. He has to get people to cut his sausages up for him. It's like they can't do anything because they're not able to manifest in this realm. They need to be in higher vibrations, and they're not, because they're just pure evil. They operate in hate, anger, evil, humiliation. That's the frequencies that they're constant in. And they don't like humans having the higher realms accessible to them. Because as soon as humanity goes like this, and it is, nothing they can do. Absolutely nothing. So, yeah, we have all the power. We have all the power. They're incredibly weak. They know it. Which is why at the minute they're also spitting their dummies out and losing their, they're losing their, whatever. Who cares? Let them get on with it. Let them truck everything at humanity. Because, and they're going to truck everything at humanity to stop it, in an attempt to try and stop it from raising its frequency. But I'm sorry, it's too late. We're already doing it. So the toothpaste is out the tube and it will not go back in. So that's good news. That's very good news. And of course, we're more than these humans. We are more than the human body. We are consciousness itself. Just having a brief experience as a human. And it's an incredible biological computer, this thing. But it's nothing compared to what we really are, which is consciousness awareness. I mean, this realm, the parasites have a bit of control in this realm because it's a bad copy. It's this is people call it the Matrix, whatever you want to call it. It's a bad copy of prime reality, so to speak. So the Matrix is able to control this reality that it's created, the bad copy. And how does he do that? Controls it through your mind. This is the ego, the Matrix mind. This creates your reality. The signal comes from the Matrix, broadcast, Wi-Fi, into your brain. Your brain decodes the information and turns it into 3D reality of the five sense world. What we hear, see, touch, taste and smell. We think that's reality when it's not. It's the Matrix's reality. It's only a version of reality that the Matrix wants manifested, and it uses us through the mind into creating it. Pure consciousness comes through the heart. When you live in your heart, you create a different reality. I'll use an analogy. A man takes his wife to the beach to see the sunset. I think I've used this before. So he's taken his wife to the beach because he wants to see a nice sunset. He wants a pleasant experience. So he drives her to the beach. They pull up at the beach and he's sitting there and he's going, wow, it's lovely sky, lovely sea, kids are laughing, kids are running around, kicking a football around, dogs are chasing them, lots of laughter, lots of joy, lots of happiness. So he's living from here. He's living from his heart. So he's having a lovely time. His wife sees he's parked next to a dog shit bin that's overflowing with bags, and it's an ugly colour. Her experience is the dog shit bin. She hasn't even noticed the sunset. the kids playing, the laughter, the joy, the happiness. She wanted anger, her husband, for parking, so she found an excuse. She was angry with her husband, so she found an excuse that he parked next to the dog shit bin. So ignore that didn't exist in her world. All that, nothing. That was her world. And that's the reality. Her world came from here. His world came from here. Two different realities, two different perceptions. One from the head, one from the heart. When we live in a heart, we live up here. Frequencies up here. When we live in our head, they're the ones down here. The fear, the suffering, the anger, the hate. All comes through here, because this is the matrix. The heart is pure consciousness. There's no fear here. There's no anger here. There's no hate here. There's no labels. You get labels from here. The ego gives you labels, which is the matrix mind. Remember, the matrix mind, or ego, is the little voice that always says, oh no, don't do that. Oh no, fear, fear. Oh no, dangerous, danger, danger. No, don't do that. No, you can't do that. Don't explore. Don't expand your awareness. No, it's... why does it do that? It's protecting itself from the real you, consciousness. So this, the ego, protects itself from you, the true you. So, basically, just to recap, so you're going to create a world so evil and inverted, good is bad, bad is now good, that people will be forced to accept, not just accept, but demand, beg and demand their AI dystopian tyranny, one world government, with them as supreme rulers over the entire earth. So, but as I said, the way they're going to do that, how they're going to do that? Through here. They're able to do it if people remain in their head. If people get out of their head and into their heart, it won't happen. It can happen, because people won't be scared. People won't, there won't be no fear. And not only that, they'll be creating a world, their own world, that they want to experience. This will create the dystopia world, which is why they control the media and bombard you 24/7. You know, they create the media, they bombard you 24/7 with all this fear, anger, hate, division, label, fight, religion, label, fight each other. No, it's all nonsense. All of it. It's all nonsense. So, yeah. So, we live in our heart, create the world we want. Live in our head, create their world. It's as simple as that. Bye for now.